promise you, this is one of the best USB mics I've ever used. And I'm going to put it to the test today by laying some vocals on a song. Peace and blessings, Music Millionaires. What's going on? I'm your host, SG1 from the Piecemakerz and Music Millionaires TV, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time to my channel and you're interested in learning about the music business tips, learning the music millionaire secrets, or you want to know the secrets of the music Illuminati, you've come to the right place. And what qualifies me is I have been in the music industry for over 30 years, working with such artists as Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, tons and tons more. And actually, Sly Piper is still working with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. But I'm the guy to teach you guys the music business and how to be successful. And something is out of place. All right, so this is a machine master shirt. You can't tell because I have worn it so much. I mean, it even has holes in it. Right? I got to change out this, guys, real quick. All right, much better. Music is life shirt. My music is life shirt. I've been told for so long that USB mics doesn't really make great audio mics for recording vocals. And so I want to test that theory. Now, everyone knows that if you're in the music industry, there's just certain standard equipment that comes with the territory, you know, of course, your MIDI interface, things like that that you normally use to run your condenser mic and all the different things. And most of the time, you do it off of traditional software. Right now, the going software for most recording is Piecemakerz, and a lot of people use Fruity Loops and things like that. But more than anything, I really want to focus on the mic. Does the mic make a difference when it comes to recording vocals for your music or your audio? Now, I'm doing this really as an experiment because I want to find out, is it possible for someone with no budget or a low budget to make great sounding music? And so what I'm going to do is I'm challenging myself to firstly take a track, record vocals on a USB microphone, use no plugins, no filters, no nothing, just use the raw condenser mic or raw USB mic and just see what it does and see the quality that I get out of it, okay? I'm gonna write me a hook real quick. I'm gonna lay the vocals so I don't have access to a condensing or condenser mic. I'm gonna be using a USB mic that was sent to me. Can you actually tell the difference between this USB mic versus an actual studio condenser mic? And basically that's it. Also, again, not using no MIDI interface. I'm not using anything other than this mic and the computer. That's it. And I'm going to be using Sony Vegas to record. So I'm not using Pro Tools. I'm not using Piecemakerz Studio. I'm not using anything that you would typically find in a studio that you'll be using. I'm using everything plain Jane type software and equipment because I want to show you guys that you can actually lay vocals and do music on a basic setup for a little of nothing. Now, in this experiment, I'm going to be using Fifine. Now, if you haven't heard of Fifine, neither have I. But apparently Fifine is a technology company that is out of China. They contacted me and sent me their microphone to test and review. And so I did just that. I tested and reviewed their microphone. And actually, I'm surprised. I retired the blue microphone. I retired it. That was my podcast microphone. That was my go-to microphone for, you know, pretty much everything because, you know, I thought that blue was one of the best for the price. But after using Fifine, I have completely switched up my thing, okay, literally. So first thing first, I'm going to plug this mic in real quick. That's the first thing we gotta do, we gotta plug this mic up. I prefer to use, and I know you're gonna be like, SG, you're tripping, but I prefer to use the Caliphone 3068V AV headphones. You'll find a lot of these headphones in like schools. And why I like them is because they are noise cancellation headphones. They also have stereo and mono, so you can listen to it mono, you can listen to a stereo, which is good when you're laying vocals, because of course you know that you record your vocals in mono most of the time. Ooh, can't remember my password, what the hell? Finally, The Rock gets into his email. And I have 12,223 emails I have not checked, guys. So I'm going to use a track from my friend. He's a platinum producer, goes by the name of Toxic. I'm going to use one of his tracks to do this particular thing. So first thing first, I got to go through a ton of tracks and then pick one. And Toxic has always dropped some bangers, so that's going to be hard to actually find one that, let's see. For those who don't know, Toxic Beats, Toxic is behind like a ton of hits. Toxic has been in the music industry probably as about as long as we have, and real good friends with a lot of different people, man. Like Toxic has worked with, he's worked with Lil Kim, T-Pain, Jamie Foxx, Raheem, Selena Johnson, The Game, Tank, a ton more, Keisha Cole, which was like a big one I think for him. Twister, he's worked with a lot of people. So I'm still going through tracks. And the reason why you might be asking, like, why is Toxic sending you guys all these beats, or why do any producer send us all these beats, is because we help them get placements, and it's a symbiotic relationship, that relationship between writers and producers, you know. And even though we are producers as well, it's always good to have a catalog of music from other producers who are working on other projects and things like that. So I'm going through an actual old catalog that he sent me. Alright guys, so after searching through a ton of tracks, I finally found one that I think I'm gonna go with, and really digging it. So I just had to load the track up real quick inside of Sony Vegas, and I'm going to start thinking of a hook, and to hopefully match up with the very beginning of the intro of the song. And then from there I'm going to lay vocals, and the first thing that I'm going to lay is the main or the lead vocal, and then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to support it and stack it. Wow, so I like that intro. So first thing first, I want to capitalize off of this little boy's dreams, his aspirations, things he wants to see, or things he wants to have when he grows up. He's dreaming of the things that he wants, right? So that's what we're gonna call it, dream big. Dream big, dream big, dream big. All right, so we're gonna lay the vocals, guys. Cause when you thought I was down, just when you thought I was down, just when you thought I was down, just when you thought I was down, I came back just to show you that just when you thought I was down, I came back just to show you that just when you thought I was down, just when you. So I have to change it up a little bit now. So I've laid the foundation for like the main dream big, dream big. So now we're going to bring it up an octave, you know, just to create support and to make it sound like different people at different ranges. Dream big, dream big, dream big, dream big, dream big, dream big. Try not to like do that, that little, you hear that little stifle, that, you hear people singing, and be like, don't do that, don't do that. Just when you thought I was down, I came back just to show you that I'm gonna do it in my Dre voice. Alright guys, so I finished laying the reference, came up with a real quick concept based on the intro of the music, laid some stacks, laid some supports, did pretty much all my panning left and right. That's a whole nother tutorial because it's not about, you know, showing you guys how to mix or anything down, but did a real simple recording on Sony Vegas, literally. Used the Fifine mic. Really want to see if this mic is going to show up and show out, and I think it did. I'm really impressed. I am really, truly impressed about the microphone and what it was capable of doing. And again, guys, you know what I mean, you can see there is no MIDI interface here. This is straight USB to PC, coming directly from the microphone itself. Like I said, it's a condenser mic, USB micro, I guess it's a mini USB mic, mini USB condenser mic. And just again, from what I heard from it so far, just phenomenal for the price. When you thought I was down, I came back just to show you that And so, as you can see, Fifine is basically a USB condenser mic, okay? And it is small, it's portable, it comes with a tripod stand that you put on, and you can use it from a regular mic stand. So, you know, if you had something where, you know, like you was hanging it upside down like this or something, you can put on your mic stand and hang it. The thing that I like about the Fifine mic is that it has a volume control on it as well. So this is what I'm going to be using. Alright guys, so you got a chance to just listen to the final product of the Dream Big reference. Again, big ups to Toxic Productions for providing the track, and big ups to all the producers who send me music. But thank you, Toxic, for that track, and you'll probably never hear it unless you're watching YouTube. But guys, truly impressed by the Fifine mic. Again, no popper stopper, no filter, no anything. I just used it directly into the USB of my computer, and you heard the ending result. Like I said, all I did was mix it down. I didn't add any filters on it. I didn't do anything other than just mix it down and level it and pan and do things that I'm good at doing. But for the most part, I'm truly impressed. So guys, if you're interested in really having a great cheap microphone for your podcast, or just some home production type studio situation where you're on a budget and you don't have the money for it, or you just want to buy something for your children to play around with, you don't want them to mess with your expensive equipment, you want to let them get their hands on and get their start into writing and recording vocals or anything like that. Man, matter of fact, this will double for a studio mic. Can't make it up, you know what I mean? You can use this for a studio mic depending on how your setup is. But for $28, $27.99, guys, you can't beat it. If you're interested in this mic, and I would definitely recommend you buy this mic, look in the description below. You'll find the link where you can purchase this mic for, again, under $30, guys, and just truly impressed, all right? So thumbs up this video if you like it, and if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, guys. Always subscribe, always subscribe, always pushing to subscribe. button. All right, and this is your man SG1 again from the Piecemakerz and Music Millionaires TV, saying music is life. Take these shirts. We out. Peace and blessings, guys. While you're still here, make sure you check out the playlist that's right over here and watch the last video I did right down here, okay? Also, if you haven't subscribed to my new channel, Indie Goats, make sure you subscribe right here. Or if you're a new subscriber, subscribe over here as well, okay? Peace and blessings. See you in the next video.